Hi, welcome back. I am here to do another pepper review. I am ripping my way through a box of pods that Fishing for Fun 2 from the hotpepperforum.com THP sent me. Sent me a ton of pods, man. I'm trying to rip through them before they start to go bad. I'm doing my best. I've gotten through, you've already seen the Trinidad Scorpion Moruga, hottest pepper in the world. Currently, there's another one on the block. There's another new kid on the block that's being evaluated right now, called the Carolina Reaper. Yeah, can't wait to get one of those to try. And I just went through a couple of bird peppers. One's a mystery pepper. The other was a wild Brazil, little yellow pepper. Both were very good. Nice heat. And now I'm on to my next special pepper. See if you can guess what's been the common thread lately. What's the common theme? That's right. Boot. Today's word is boot. It is the Bhut Jolokia Ghost, a.k.a. ghost pepper. Peach, though. So I want to zoom in on this, because you got to see, well, you got to see it only if it decides to focus. Oh, come on, man. Focus. Alright, well, how about there? Anyways, so you can see all the, yeah, there you go. So see the wrinkles on there? Man, those wrinkles are wrinkles of fun. That's right, wrinkles of fun. That's what they mean. Usually, the more gnarly they look, the more gnarly they are. So yeah, so I'm anxious to try this one. I've seen this one reviewed before. Actually, only once. I didn't go digging around looking for it, but I stumbled across Neil from the Hippie Seed Company to do one, and he said he really liked the taste of these. The peach peppers, I've heard taste much better than I guess the reds, but you know, we will find out. So let me go ahead and cut this bad boy open so that we can take a look inside. Okay. Ooh-wee. So there's the inside of that side. All right. And you'll see those little dark seeds in there. I'll explain those in a second. And that side, look at the nice placenta in there, man. Looks all nice and healthy. That placenta does. Now, those seeds in there that you see that are starting to turn black, there's nothing you can do about that if you're a grower. As far as I know, I'm a first-year grower. The first couple of peppers that I ran into that on, I was like, oh man, what's going on with my peppers, man? They're all jacked up. No, it just happens. You can't do anything about them. If you just take those seeds out, the pepper is fine. As long as you don't see any of the black or anything on the placenta and stuff, you're good. What you don't want to do is you don't want to bite into one of those suckers. You know, I've been into a couple, and oh man, they're bitter. They're bad. They'll ruin the whole experience for you. Okay, so this is my deseeding time right here, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right. So, done with the deseeding process, and as usual, I will show you what I've done, just to show you that the placenta is all there, and as usual, you know, it might look like some was cut out, but I promise you, it is all there, and out of focus. Come on, man. Boy, I was having a hard time focusing tonight. Okay. So that's that side. Here's the other side. And action. Go, Pepper, go. Okay. Apparently not. No, it's not going to do anything. So um, sometimes it might look like some of the placenta's gone. It's not. The best way I can explain it is like a piece of rubber or plastic that's been pulled taut across like an opening of like two boards or something. And then when you cut that, it's just going to slip to the side, pull right to the side, and look like, you know, a big chunk is missing. But there's no way I'm going to jip myself of that wonderful, wonderful heat within these peppers. I mean, that's what this is all about, right? The heat, the flavor. It's all right there in the placenta, the glands. So, man, I wish I could come up with some other things to talk about to procrastinate. Oh, hey, did you see the game the other day? Man, right. No, I'm not going there. Okay, so, sorry, I'm going to cut this, see the white part right there on the end? That part there gets a little bit nasty sometimes, icky, I like to call it. You bite into that during your review, and all of a sudden you get this look on your face like, I don't think he likes that pepper much. He's lying. There's no way he liked it. He made the icky face. Yeah, just goes to when you chew into that, sometimes it can throw off the flavor at the end, and you're trying to, you know, evaluate the whole flavor, and yeah, it just doesn't work very well. So, okay, let's see. It's a typical Bhut Jolokia smell. There's nothing different about it. And I'm sure there won't be anything different about the heat. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I've heard that reds can be hotter than most other colors. The yellow, the brown. Wait a second. I don't know about the brown. That one could be. I'll tell that to my taste buds after doing the 7-pot chocolate or 7-pot brown. Douglas. The Douglas. Yeah, that one. Dang it. All right. I'm not ready for this one today. No, I'm not. But I'll do it. I'll do it. Just get a good chant going. Go ahead. Do it, fool. Do it. I mean, that works too. You can tell me that. All right. So, enough procrastinating. Hmm. Okay, so that one started out much like most of the other Bhut Jolokias. And then as I got into that more, I could really start tasting a little bit of citrus flavor, and then just actually a little hint of peach. Now, I don't know if that's because in my head I'm like, oh, I wonder if there's a peach flavor in there, and I was like, oh yeah, there it is. It's definitely different than the red Bhut Jolokia. It's different than the chocolate. The flavor was much sweeter than either of those, and the heat is already coming on pretty quick. It's on my lips. On my tongue, front of my tongue. Starting to ramp up on my tongue. A little bit of the back of the throat. Ramping up on the tongue. Ramp it up on the tongue. It's moved towards the back more. Not sure if moved is the right word. It's hitting the back of my throat now more. Hot coal starting to come on quickly. If you can't tell, it's starting to come on stronger and stronger. Oh, I didn't talk Scoville. Should be the same. 800,000 to about 1 million Scoville. So about the same as any other boots that I've done. This one's going. Oh yeah. Okay. It's all over on the back of the throat. Not actually, it's not in the glands as much. Right dead center, up at the roof of the mouth. Oh man. Oh, we're getting hotter. Still on the lips. Still got some tingling on the lips. A little bit on the tongue. Mainly back of the throat is where it's getting me. A little bit of the nose. Excuse me. Feels like when I'm swallowing a little bit, I'm still getting some of the heat. So it's just adding to it. We're still ramping up. It's moving into the gland area. We're riding the fence again on the glands, kicking, the endorphins kicking in. Right now I'd say I'm at a 3 range, 3 out of 5 on the heat. 5 would be Antilles fire. 5 would be a 7-pot Jonah. 4 would be 7-pot Chiguana. 5 would be a Douglas cross with Butch T. Butch T Maruga, probably 4.5. I think we're getting to a peak on this one. We maybe just touching a 4. Sides of the tongue are getting a little more of a heat now. And the endorphins have kicked in a little more now too. Get my eyes pretty good tonight. So the type of heat, a stingy heat. It turned into a stingy heat, burning. So that hot cold feeling intensified. Got a little bit on the stingy side. I think that stinginess is what gets my eyes. So yeah, good stuff, man. I think we barely come over to the peak. Maybe a little more over the peak than I think, but it's starting to taper off. Not quick. It's definitely stepping, but slow. Slowly. I think we reached the 4, just barely a 4 on that one, because I just started to feel that on my fingertips, my pinky. Not much on my ring finger, but for me, that's where my endorphins, that's where I feel them, or in the face. Didn't really feel it on the face. I felt it mainly just on my pinkies, not much on my toes. So that's how I'm gauging this to be about a 4. 3.95. Yeah. And this heat is building in my stomach some more, because it's been there for a little bit, a few minutes already. Nothing like the Trinidad Scorpion Maruga, though. That one really built up in my stomach quite a bit. Excuse me. Okay. Coming down. Very slight on the hot coal feeling, but they're still burning in the back of my throat. Breathing obviously kicks it in a little bit. I've explained it before as a kind of reverse brain freeze. Not so much on the tongue anymore, just towards the back of the throat. And it's tapering off much quicker now. So yeah, I'll try to wrap these up a little sooner if I can. I know these are pretty long, and I don't know if you guys are sitting through the whole thing of these. But if you're not, and you'd like to see these, if you'd like to see these much shorter, please post that down below, because you might not like to see me ramble on as much as I do. And you know, it's like watching a show with all the commercials. If you cut out all the commercials, you'd be like, dude, that was only like 5 minutes long. Well, maybe this could be the same. Although sometimes the burn takes a minimum of 5 minutes to roll off. So I appreciate any comments. I appreciate whoever's subscribing or just drifting through and checking this video out. I hope you got something out of it. I sure did. I got the burn and some burn later. And I got to do another pepper review. And I got good people sending me videos, sending me pods, box of pods. Got good people commenting, got good people liking, got good people giving me some good feedback. So, good people like yourself. So, thank you very much for watching. That's done. I'm done. And have a good night.